Oh yeah, so this game deals with very sensitive subjects like depression, panic attacks, trauma, abuse, etc., etc. So that's a trigger warning. We've been playing this for a while now. Um, it's about a guy who has an accident, a hiking accident, and has to get transferred to a boarding school for people with mental health issues. So we're in that school. It's been pretty eventful there. Currently, we're preparing for a gala, and we actually have a date, so let's see how it goes. Oh, yeah, my laptop lags a lot, so there's that too. One sec, I know why it's lagging. I forgot to turn this off. Okay, there we go. The excitement in the air is almost palpable as people whisper about their weekend plans behind their teacher's back. Weekend plans. What was going on here? The last I remember is preparing for the gala. We say goodbyes and hang up. Yeah, so we're talking to Jaizo about the gala because Ella told us to ask her out. Oh. Okay, so it's the evening of the day. Same day. I'm pretty sure it's contagious as even my quieter classmates are getting worked up over the event. Ooh. What about that quiet girl? What was her name? Oh my god, I forgot her name. The teachers see your collective inherent energy and restlessness and try to make the lectures as minimal as possible over the course of the school day. Wow, that's nice. The bell signifying class change goes off and I head out to the gymnasium for PE. I think I'll try to talk to Jaizo so we have everything planned out for later tonight. Oh, the gala is tonight? No, but we're going out with Ella first. Ella and Isolda, right? I don't want to seem too pushy though. Of course. Just act casual. Howdy, are you there? Good afternoon, Eric. Jaizo greets me as we exit our respective changing rooms. Oh hey, you ready for tonight then? Yeah, got a clean uniform ready to go. You like having everything ready in advance? Well, it's just a habit of mine. This way I can take less time worrying if my skirt is rumpled or not. Yeah, I get you, I get you. I guess girls are always preparing things. No, not all girls. Ella and my sisters seem to love planning things out, and Jason seems not different. Oh, well, that's different though, right? I guess that's kind of similar. The dance isn't until Sunday, but I still took the time last night to iron all the wrinkles out of the dress I'll be wearing too. Wow. Yep. She's just like my sisters. In a way, it's nice seeing a bit of Beatrice and Hilda in her. Wonder if they'll get along. Might. It might. I wonder what they have for the dinner party tonight. Any ideas? It's nothing too fancy, but it's always a step up from the standard fare. Plus, it's free. I can't complain about that, I suppose. Jason nods in agreement as the two of us head to the rest of the class in the gymnasium. PE is pretty standard, just calisthenics and a lap around the indoor track, followed by playing a game that this week randomly picks out. That's fun. Today's sport is just a match of football, which turned out surprisingly close when the opposing team got in a hard-to-reach goal. 5 furious minutes of kicking and punting later, and the game ends with us winning by a single point. Ooh, congrats, Eric. I find that working up a sweat like this really eases my nerves, especially about this entire weekend. A shame then that the event that I'm naturally the most nervous about is on Sunday as opposed to later tonight. Ah, truly a shame. Still, I can take solace in the fact that tonight is just a simple dinner. I suppose. The end of the day comes. Are you kidding me? Damn. Thank God I did not say that I was gonna end when the night comes. With the sun beginning to nest in the trees of the surrounding forest, time to get going, I suppose. Okay, I have a formalish outfit. Nothing too fancy, just a simple shirt and sports jacket. I'll save my formal wear for Sunday. Makes sense. My phone buzzes with a text message from Ella. You ready? I sure hope I am. As ready as I'll ever be. We're almost ready. Meet us by the girls' dorms, okay? Got it. Thanks. A final brush of my hair, a quick overlook of my outfit, and I'm all set. I make my way over to the girls' dorms, trying to keep the butterflies in my stomach from bursting out and spilling over the pavement. Oh, well, I understand, I mean, not relate exactly, but easy, Eric. It's just dinner. Yeah, Eric. An opened window from above gets my attention as Ella waves in my direction. You guys ready? You're just in time. We're coming down now. I grin. Just on time, or was this Ella's timing? It's always Ella. Ooh, hi. Sure enough, after a minute, the 3 girls exit out the main doors. Evening, ladies. The girls bid me good evening in turn, and we all make our way to the chapel for the opening ceremony. The chapel is packed, much more so than when I first visited, but we all managed to find some seats in the back. Gone is the quiet, serene feeling when I first came here. Now it's a place filled with energy and festive spirit as staff, students, and some other guests await the beginning of the opening ceremony. So strange that a place can feel so different after you add a couple of dozen people. Yeah. Very strange indeed. Similarly, when I first came to St. Denis, there was a certain feeling I gave this place. Remote. Oh, distant. Oh. I was never sure I was meant to belong here. How about now? Still, even now, I still feel a bit out of touch, but with everything that has happened in these past 2 weeks, it's definitely become less awkward. That's nice. The ceremony is filled with pomp and circumstance, as expected out of a church like this one. I was never really much for things like this as far back as I can remember. Anyway, I know how to stay quiet and how to stay still, but that's all I ever really wanted to care about. Interesting. I don't even know half of these songs and hymns either. Jezo and Isolde look onward, both seemingly more interested in the ceremony than I am. Jezo's even singing along in German, not nearly as good as Kaya's voice by comparison, but it's certainly not terrible. Kaya's there, so cool. Eventually, we all sit down and patiently wait for Father Max to start his homily. Pronounce it for me, please.
Self-voicing enabled. Eventually, we all sit down and patiently wait for Father Max to start his homily.
Homily, okay? I mean, same thing, kind of.
Self-voicing disabled.
Next, please. His speech is a well-crafted, long-winded piece on the importance of staying close to your friends and families. Well, I noticed Jesu again out of the corner of my eye. She seems to be paying attention more than most people here, though I can't help but notice her slight frown throughout the speech. That's making me sad. It's probably not my place to pry, though. The homily ends, and the remainder of the ceremony plays out much like I remember from home. Breaking off the bread, sign of peace, sacrament of communion. After receiving the Lord's body and blood, I walked back to our pew, with the rest of the girls following suit. The remainder of the congregation slowly trickles back, ending the silent procession. After a pause, Father Max prompts everyone in the chapel to rise. A short send-off with a closing prayer and the choir, and the ceremony ends. The crowd of people quickly shuffle out before we get a chance to, so we stay behind to talk about the ceremony. Nice. So, what did you think of our little ceremony, Eric? Ella! It's been a while since I've been in church. That was interesting. Not all that religious, then? You could say so. Well, I don't really know, to be honest. Makes sense. How so? Looking back, I never really had religion pressed on me by my parents, I guess. We celebrated on holidays and we occasionally went to the local church, but none of us were all that religious. Fair enough. I was the opposite. My parents took me to church every Sunday when I was younger. had me study the Bible, even sing in the children's choir for a year. Oh my god. What happened? Jesus shrugs. Fair enough. I just wasn't interested anymore. By the time I was 8 or 9, I was wholly engrossed with books in school. I would even get in trouble in class for reading books I brought from home. I didn't know you could get punished for the pursuit of knowledge. I know, right? So crazy. Well, when it's during the middle of an important lecture, the teachers don't take too kindly to that. What about you, Isolde? Going to church was nice. My mom and I would always get a seat by the window. We had these ones with these beautiful stained glass pieces, and they were really pretty. Oh, other than that, I never really got into it either. I didn't like singing because everyone around me would sing off key, and it hurt my ears. Makes sense, makes sense. And I didn't like how loud the organ got sometimes. Makes sense, yeah. I suppose it's not for everyone then, yeah. The girl's not in agreement. Ah, it looks like the crowds are dying down. Shall we get going? I suppose. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Isn't this just a cafeteria though? Yeah. Am I just noticing how pretty it is, or did they change it? Like, what? After getting through the crowds surrounding the Great Hall, we finally make it through to where the dinner is being held. Where are we going to sit? It's so crowded. Ella stops us and gives us a wistful look. Ella, I need to meet with some of the other organizers, unfortunately. I'll see you three later. Okay. She vanishes into the crowd, her trademark beret bobbing and weaving around the hall. She really does take up too much. More than she can take. More than she can do, I guess. I found a spot for us. Should we go? Might as well before they're taken. Isolde guides us to a mostly unoccupied table. It is a bit far from the food tables, but at least we can put our coats down here. I guess. Ready? Isolde and I both nod. Okay. She leads the way towards the food tables, aiming for the plates and cutlery. There's quite a spread here, at least 5 kinds of soup, various dishes from around Europe. What's that? I don't know. And plenty of desserts at the very end of the long table. Desserts. I pick out some meaty pieces of trout and a heap of basil from the trays. Snatch up a rather large fry wheat roll from the bread basket nearby, and end my gastronomical journey with a smattering of fruit tarts. It's a lot, but my plate holds pretty much all of it just fine. Great, great. All 3 of us return to our seats. We comment on our choices of food. Interesting. Shazel picked out some rather hearty dishes, including bratwurst and bratkartoffeln, I don't know, as well as some roasted white asparagus. Okay. Finally, a large cheesecake slice adorns the final arc of the plate she's carrying, dripping with chocolate sauce. Wonderful. This German food is fantastic. Did you have this a lot at home, Eric? I'm reminded of my mother's cooking back home. Plates piled high, laden with food such as this. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had any bratwurst, though. Want one of mine? She offers me one of her 3 smallish sausages, each adorned with a bit of sauerkraut. Kraut. I eagerly accept, rolling it onto my plate. Hey, thanks. I take a bite. It's been cooked with a fairly dark beer from what I can gather. It melts with the salty flavor of the sauerkraut, creating a richly textured heavy meat. Super terrifying. Boat, hi, welcome in. Super terrifying? This game? Really? I think you're confusing two games. Anyways, did you sleep well? Welcome in. Did you sleep? I hope you slept. Hey, Isolda, what do you have? Isolda has some, oh god, sorbeten, several large potato dumplings, a salad, and a large bowl of grapes next to a few scoops of ice cream. Wonderful. That's a lot of grapes there. For the ducks. For the dogs, ah. To each their own, I guess. I did sleep, thankfully, but still so tired. I mean, makes sense. You only slept for like, what, 4 hours or so? So, of course. Well, I hope you get some rest soon. Later, got maybe 3 hours or so. Yeah. Of course you're tired. Well, good morning though. I hope you can get some rest later. To each their own, I guess, yeah. It's been a long week, but this... Oh, an introduction to the game. This is an early access game, Missing Stars. It's about a boarding school for children, people with mental health issues. And we're playing as Eric, who had a hiking accident and then had to transfer to the school. Currently, they are doing a dinner night before the gala, which is like a huge event at the school. It's 1:30. I mean, you woke up, so like it's morning. But yeah. It's been such a long week, but this food definitely makes up for it. A worthy reward for all those hours hunched over with those hot magenta markers. Yeah, worthy reward indeed. All of us head up for seconds, this time with some lighter fare and more desserts. God, more desserts? That's so sweet. Why? Why? That's too sweet. Goodness, I usually don't eat this much food. It's been a while since the school has had this kind of fare. Of course. Seems like an interesting game. Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, I love the psychological games, so I'm really into this. It's been too long. Do you have any plans for the day, Bode? I'm not complaining. The rest of dinner consists of us sampling each other's plates and picking away at more desserts. Soon enough, however, and we start to feel heavy and bloated from the dense German, Austrian, French, and Polish offerings. Oh my god, that's a lot. You guys. I think that's it for me. Yeah, it should be it for you. Too much cake. Thank god, you get it, right? Right, Jezo? Also, we call Jezo. Go back. We call this girl Jezo. Her name is Jean, but I find it cool. Jezo cooler, so yeah. That particular click of her fingers sounded flat, almost sluggish. Is she tired? Could be. How can I carry all these grapes? Isolde, shouldn't you have thought of that before, my love? No plans. My friend might come over later, but that's it, really. It's like 1... Yeah, it is 1 a.m. Yeah. I hope you have fun with your friend later. In the interim... interim, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I hope that's right. Isolde managed to find another bowl. Oh my god. What are you doing? Isolde, please don't talk about food right now. Wow. So late for you. Yeah. But like I usually start stream at 12, so it's it's like whatever. I stream up until like 4 a.m. But sometimes I have to leave early because otherwise I get yelled at by chat, so yeah. What do I do about these grapes? They're for ducks, right? Did you bring a bag at all or a purse? Isolde flashes a small handbag from her seat. It could probably fit one, maybe two handfuls. Okay, I guess I can help carry a few of them. Isolda's face lights up as she grabs most of them in her hands, leaving some spilling over onto the table, then motions to me to carry the rest, of course. I'll fend them off for you. Oh, I'd appreciate it. But I think you guys would end up having a fight then. I guess this means we're ready to go. Jazel, let's get going. Sure, better walk off. Sure, better walk off all this food. Yeah, right. The food in my stomach shifts as I stand up. Did I really eat that much? I slow myself down so as to not make myself dizzy. Yeah, you guys did eat a lot, but it's okay. Deserved it. I try my hardest to ignore that I'm holding 2 handfuls of grapes for Isolde. Wow. On top of that, I'm also trying to ignore the massive amount of food I just ate. It feels like a brick resting in my abdomen. Nice, worth it. Yeah. We take our time heading back so as to settle our stomachs a little more. Good, good. Why do I keep saying, oh, what's wrong with me? Okay. Jazel is sold is midway back, with all of us planning to meet some time at the dance. Isolde scurries off with all of the grapes, spilling some as she goes. As she starts to leave, I call after her. You sure you'll give this all to the ducks? But it's nighttime. Would the ducks even be there then? I'd feel bad if they didn't get anything nice. Makes sense. These are good grapes after all. Okay, okay. Well, don't waste them. That won't be a problem. She really loves those birds, I guess. I suppose. Well, we'll be at the astronomy club booth tomorrow. Promise we'll swing by? You better. You guys are going on a date, so. Sure thing. It'll be nice to see your work plastered around campus, too. Of course, Ella promised us pictures of everything, too. Knowing Ella, she would have pictures of this event. Pretty sure I saw her around tonight with a camera. Wow. Ella, you need to take a break. See you two later then. We share goodbyes and the two girls head inside. Goodbye. Phew, day 1 completed. Not bad. Day 1? Day 1 of what? Aren't we like weeks into this now? For what might be the first time in my life, I roll out of bed with some enthusiasm. Oh my god, we're getting better. I flick off the alarm and then get prepared with gusto. Gusto? What's that? I'm not especially interested in the culture festival itself, but I did promise Jesu and Isolde that I'd be there on time. Right, right. Once I'm sure that I've got everything I need, I leave my room and head for the festival. Do you like visual novels, bud? It seems that I wasn't the only early riser today. The hall is nearly packed, full of both booths and guests. Guests? It only takes a moment to find the astronomy club. Far across the room and on the left, I spot both Jesu's commanding presence and Isolda's trademark ponytail, as well as some students I don't recognize. Makes sense. I'm hesitant to push through the crowds surrounding the group. Still, it's not as if I can just go back to my room or anything like that. I woke up early for this, damn it. As I edge towards the booth, I can see both Jazel and Isolde occupied with their own tasks. Isolde is poring over the display and some books, while Jazel is off to the side. Jazel visitors today. That's just an estimate, of course, but it would be great if that many showed up. Yeah, yeah. Jazel's voice drifts into focus as I get closer. At this point, my ears are perfectly trained to pick out her voice from a crowd. Ooh. Interesting. Eric. Right now, she's empathically discussing something with a couple of students. One hand holds a muffin, which sheds a few crumbs as she gestures. Then she turns towards the front door to say something and looks directly at me. It takes a second to register, but she smiles in response. Oh, good morning, Jizo. Oh, hey, good morning. Give me just a second. Louise, can you get those posters up over near the foyer? Thanks. Jizo turns back to me after giving her orders. Looks like you've got your hands full already. Romantic music. Oh, I take it that's what those posters are for? Wow. I don't know why that is so loud. I'm so sorry. I'll lower it one sec. It was also glitched out, so I guess there's some technical issue. Well, I'm done. I am so sorry. Oh. I'm just gonna fix that real quick. How did that even happen? I have no idea. I Yeah, it should be better now though. Now, I mean, now. Not done. Jesus, I'm so sorry. Let me try. There we go. Where is the... There we go. Done played it up. Oh god, I hate OBS. I hate OBS. Okay, that play. Okay. Barely sure. Is that fine or should I increase it? Let me see. Never mind. Just crack him, I'm sure. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let be. She nods, taking another bite out of her muffin. Chasing it down with some water, she continues. That's right, since we're all the way back here, we want something can be seen from the entrance. By the way, Bode, do you like visual novels? How do you feel about them? She motions to some of her fellow astronomy club students, raising her voice over the crowd. Boys, can you get this set up on the table? She gestures at the box near her feet, which contains a disassembled telescope. The two boys next to her nod and begin to unpack. Nice. Sorry, I can't show you these things, Eric. I'm a little swamped at the moment. That's okay, Jason. Oh, I missed. Do you like visual novels? Story games? How about I just come back in a few minutes? That way I can get one of those muffins. Sure, Ella has a huge tray in one of the classrooms for both attendants. Interesting. I'm sure she can sneak one out for you since you were so helpful. Sounds like some good compensation, yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. Bye, Jazo. She waved me off, leaving me to briefly explore the other booths in search of Ella. Ella. Oh, yeah, it's not stimulating enough for me, to be honest. I have ADHD big time. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Thankfully, it's not too hard to find the classroom. Jason was describing. Ella's standing right outside it, juggling a stack of papers and a full tray of muffins for the booth workers. I hope this isn't too boring for you. It's basically just story. Ella instantly locks onto me, gesturing as best as she can with her shoulders to encourage me to come over. It's unintentionally hilarious to watch, so I have to suppress a laugh as I approach, plucking a muffin from the tray. Good morning, is one of these for me? Of course, you don't need to ask. You helped out so much this week. Oh, it was nothing. I'm glad I was able to lend a hand. So, how's Jazo? Well, don't know if she told you yet, but I asked her out last night after we talked, and she said yes. Yeah, she did. Hey, congrats. Jazo doesn't want to admit it, but she's been crushing hard on you for a while. Oh god. I feel like we're kind of cheating at this point. I like Katya. Oh, that's not fair. God. Ella, what did you get me into? Oh, I missed. Really? Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard not to see it, especially when she kept sneaking glances at you this. Really? How are girls so perceptive about these things? I had no clue there was this whole female gaze thing going on with Jazo. I'm flattered, I guess. Haha. Well, I've gotta get these papers out to the teachers. I'll see you later, Eric. I wave her off, watching her vanish into the growing crowd. With Muffin in tow, I head back to Jazo's booth. On my way back, I look around at the students and adults walking around. Lots of students are leading their parents around the hallways. I kind of wish my parents were here, but at least I'll be seeing my sisters tomorrow night. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to give Mom a call too. Oh, by the way, I will try to make it a little more stimulating for you and introduce the characters as we come across them, since you don't really know much about the story. So this is Jazo. Well, her name is Jean, but I call her Jazo because initially when she first came around I couldn't pronounce her name. So Chad and I decided Jazo, and ever since then Jazo became the name because it sounds more cool than Jean. She had a nosebleed in PE class, and that was how we met her because she fell on Eric, who is me in the game. And then we took her to the nurse, Jazo. Yeah. So we took her to the nurse's office, and we kind of got to know each other from there. And Ella, oh, the girl before her, she was our tour guide when we first came here. She helped us around with the surroundings of the college, sorry, of the school and stuff. And I think she set us up with the tutor, which turned out to be Jazo as well. So Jazo is our tour guide. The girl we met randomly with a nosebleed, and our current date at the for the gala. Jason sneaks up. Love story could be. I don't know. I don't know. I am rooting for Katya and Eric, but I mean, that's kind of why I feel like we're cheating. Cause I really like Katya. I mean, not that I don't like Jason, I do like Jason too, but I was really rooting for Katya and Eric as the couple, but Ella set us up with Jason, and but yeah. I'll introduce you to Katya when she comes. Ella's words echo in my mind. Jason's definitely coming to spend some extra time with me. Oh, Ella, what did you do? Hey, what's up? Didn't you need to stay at the booth? Not really. Isolda's been keeping people entertained with the telescopes we have on display. So I think she'll be fine. I got one of the other members to take over while I'm gone. Yeah, Katya is a character in this game. Well, I guess I can just introduce you right now. So we met her at lunch break by a vending machine. We were grabbing sandwich from it, and she started talking to us. It was, I think, her first day, if not the second, at the school. And she introduced us to this concept of some protocol or rules, you can say, when you meet or talk to new people in this school, because everyone is so different and you know, stuff like that. It's a place for people with mental health issues. So yeah, since then we have been spending a lot of time together, and yeah, I am kind of into it. Not really. Okay, I read that. So what do you want to do now? Well, since you're new, how about I take you around the other clubs, booths? There's some fun ones that I saw in the other hallways. Interesting. Only kind of. I mean, I like her, but like Eric, I don't know what Eric. I don't know. I don't know. And we're like here with Jazel, so I kind of don't know what to do about me liking Kaya. Well, since yeah, okay, let's go. Sure, why not? She beams at me as she urges me to follow her. Jazel, the halls have a bunch of activities available, from a cooking demonstration to a plant cultivation lecture. Interesting. These are all really in depth, with a lot of love and effort put into each of them, of course. Oh, let's try this one. Jazo eagerly points at the Game Developers Club booth. Interesting. I didn't think you would be into that. Where a few students are setting up a few monitors and keyboards. Okay. My little Maximus gives the bestest call. Aww. His name is Maximus? That's a pretty good name. I might be wrong. with the name part, but I heard you call it Max. So I'm guessing that's the full form unless that's not. Shizu, okay, let's go. You like games? Of course, they're a great way to relax. True. Max, his name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. Oh wow. Wow, that's a long name. What's the reason behind that name? Pretty cool. But his nickname is Maximus. Oh, that's. I like that. What kind of games do you like? I prefer strategy and stimulation games, just enough challenge to keep me focused, you know? Makes sense, makes sense. That makes sense. I don't really play enough video games in general, but the ones these students have made seem fun. Oh. I named him after the main character. Oh. Interesting. But he's no gladiator, I'll tell you that. It's okay. According to the root information, the club split into two teams earlier this year to make some games. The two games on display, a colorful puzzle game involving a cube and a simple point-and-click adventure game. Each have their own little table for students to play with. Okay, that's a lot of words. Let's try the adventure game. Well, let's go. Sure, why not? I would have picked the puzzle, but sure. Jason and I take a seat next to each other. One of the students gives us a few instructions to get started and we start the game. It's a pretty neat adventure game about a group of detectives trying to solve a mystery of an allegedly cursed school. Oh, I like that. That's not just adventure, that's horror. There's a variety of puzzles, conversations with suspects, and even some original music made by a wow, that's very cool. The main story isn't completed yet, but the students are confident that it will be done by the next year. Interesting. Once I came home and the sun was shining so bright that he couldn't tell it was me, and this little man screamed, "Oh!" He's a fighter, but he fronts like, "Oh, hey, hey, it's the, you know, it's just that you show them that you're not scared. That's all that matters. It's the facade that matters." That's so cute, though. The main story. Okay, I read that. This is really well made. Anbu, hi, welcome in. How are you doing? We're still playing this game. We're actually playing this every Saturday and sorry, every Sunday. Saturdays are for Cry of Fear, and yeah, we're doing that again as well. How are you doing? It's been a while. Hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you for asking. Hope everything's going smoothly for you. Yeah, how'd they make all these puzzles so quickly? Well, from what this info page says, they got a lot of help from various online resources. It's the online resources. Makes sense. It's like getting a tutor if you're struggling with something. True. Exactly. Oh, by the way, this is Jazo. I'm not sure if you were around when she was introduced, but she is currently our date to Gala, and she's also our tutor in this school. So, yeah. Tutor as in just like a student group, study group tutor, not like a teacher tutor. That'd be weird. So, this is awesome work. I hope they can finish the game. Me too. Same here. I'd definitely play more of this. You've been lurking, but I just wanted to say hello. I appreciate you lurking. I really like that you said hello today. Thank you so much. Do you plan on streaming again anytime soon? We talked to some of the developers to ask for some feedback. Hmm. They're very excited. Oh wait. Oh no, wait. I just remembered something, but I'm just gonna forget it. They're very excited that feedback so far has been positive and it's been helping them see where they can improve. Alright, well, let's head back to my route. I should check up on Isolda. Yeah, we should check up on Isolda. Let's go. Sure enough, Isolda is eagerly demonstrating telescopes and talking about how they work, just like Jesus said she would. Oh, good. Holding out just fine. Were you worried? She's okay in crowds, but only in certain conditions. Last night, she was working on her presentation and wanted to make it sound right, so we rehearsed a few lines. Makes sense. Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub. Sorry about the ads. Sorry about that. That's a good question. I've been extremely busy recently, but I want to. I hope you do. I hope you do. Your streams are very fun to be around. Last night she was working. Oh yeah, I read that. Okay. But it looks like things worked out for her. Yeah. Isola can do it. See? Oh hi. You look a little not happy. We wave at Isolda, who finally finds a stopping point for her latest demonstration. Isolda. Hey! She's looking a lot more energetic than usual. That's energetic, okay? It's strangely endearing. How are things over here, Isolda? The demo's were a success. I think we might have some new members soon. Ooh, that's cool. They were all very nice and wanted to ask a lot of questions. By the way, I don't know if you were around yesterday or not, Ambu, but I kind of mentioned you yesterday on stream. I'm hoping you weren't around though, cause that was kind of an embarrassing moment, and I was like, if Anbu was there, I'd be so embarrassed because the last time he was here with Cry Fear, I was also stuck in the same place and I'm stuck again. So, yeah. They were all very nice and wanted to ask a lot of questions. That's great news. Great. Good job. Great job, Isolde. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Well, but now I said it. Oh, I should have stayed quiet. That's great news. Great job, Isolde. Part of me wonders what one of her demonstrations look like to be so successful. Are we going to take a break soon? I hope so. I think we'll have one of the second shifts here in a few minutes. Do you need to head out early? It's all not. Alright, see you later. See you. Isolde walks over in the direction of the break room, presumably in search of one of those muffins Ella had. Nice. Need any help? Sure, feel free to hand out some flyers and draw people in. Great. I can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. The next half hour is spent with me bringing people over while Jesu talks about the history of astronomy, various photos of planets and stars the club has taken, and more. Wow, that's cool. Eventually, Isolde returns looking refreshed. Hi, that's refreshed. Okay, I'm back. Oh, good. You look better. We have a few more people coming in, so I think we won't be so overwhelmed. I guess she looks like her usual self, so that's refreshed. Great. We talk a bit more about the club display and the plans for tomorrow, all while Jesu and Isolde help out with the club members. I kinda wanna join the club. Can we join the club? I wanna join the club. Eventually, the sun starts to set and the crowds start to peter out. Peter out? Okay. Well, I think it's time to pack things up. That was a long day. I'm glad we got so many people here. Need any help with putting this away, you two? We have other club members to help out, but I won't mind if you lend us a hand, Eric. Sure, not a problem. Of course. I help with breaking down the display and help the club bring everything into storage. Thankfully, it doesn't take nearly as long as setting it up did. Any plans for tonight, Eric? No, Eric, no. Eric, what are you doing? Not really. I think I'll just head to my room early and relax for tomorrow. I guess the plot is not under my control. Same here. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Eric. See you tomorrow, Jesu. I look forward to it. She puts on a big smile as she heads home with Isolde, two of them giggling at something I can't quite make out. Probably you. But not giggling in a bad way. In a shy way. Her cheerfulness is infectious. I can't help but smile on my way back to my dorm. Interesting. So I guess I should forget about Katya? Ella texts me for help with some last-minute work for the gala later in the night. Somehow I knew my servitude wasn't quite over. You have nice gut feelings. When we arrive at the Great Hall, it looks like the school staff has cleared out all the long rectangular tables that had been here for the open house and replaced them with circular ones. Oh. They're covered in clean white tablecloths. I would not have noticed it if it even is different in the picture. They're covered in clean white tablecloths and arranged at the sides of the room, with the central floor left open for dancing. Ella, they just asked me if I could set up the centerpieces for dinner. I think the supplies are over there. Great. She points to the corner of the room where a bunch of cardboard boxes and wrapped glassware is sitting unslightly in the perfection of Great Hall. It shouldn't take too long. I feel like I should do the voices, but I also forget the voices. I'm like, whatever. But it does. We have to assemble the centerpieces ourselves from the description Ella was given. Candles, vases, flowers, and we have to go asking around for the flowers because they don't seem to be here. Oh god, more work. And there are so many tables. I'm not even the one doing the work, I'm just reading it, but I'm already like, oh. And there's so many tables. Please now. We're not done until after curfew, but Ella promises me we'll be let off the hook because the job is so important. Interesting. Okay. That's nice, I suppose. Oh, it's night? Oh, you made it. You did it. Okay. Thank God I didn't have to go through the reading the work stuff. When I finally make it back to my room, I should be tired, but instead I stay up thinking about tomorrow. Oh god, you really are into Jazo. I should really forget about Katya. Goodbye, Katya. Beatrice. Oh, Beatrice is Eric's sister. Eric, we're almost there. Thanks for the heads up. Let me know when you're here so I can head down and meet you. You got it, bro. Sunday at last. It's been 2 weeks since I've seen my family and I miss them. 2 weeks, okay? Just 2 weeks. That was a lot in 2 weeks. And you made so many friends. Well, okay, not friends me, but you met so many people. Wow, that's exhausting. Glad I'll have a day together with them catching up, and then tonight, the gala. At least I'm going with Jezo. She's easy to get along with. My sisters, on the other hand. When I get to the parking lot, they're already. Oh my god. Wow. They both look so pretty, but she looks gorgeous. When I get to the parking, yeah, I read that. Beatrice is wearing a nice black dress, while Hilda is wearing a more casual yet professional sport coat. Glad to see you two. You too, little brother. That's Beatrice, okay? Yeah, it's good to see you. So, where's Ella? Are you taking her to... No. Are you taking her to the dance? The gala? That was quick. No. With a huff, she sets her hand on her hips and frowns at me. Oh, relax. Come on, Eric, why not? Maybe he has another date. Why don't you let him take a breath before you interrogate him? I know, right? That's funny coming from Hilda. Before now, she's always been the interrogator. Interesting. Roles have switched, I assume? I plan to take my sisters around to see my classroom and the library, but it might not even be open this early. Maybe. First, we grab some muffins from downstairs and I show them around outside. The track, the pond, the forest, they're not really that interesting to an outsider, no matter what strange tales I have associated with them. Makes sense. Hitting the club rooms could be interesting, but as I'm not really a member, I don't know if it's my place to show them off. Evie! No! Hi, Evie, welcome in. Hi, Medusa. Thank you so much for Evie. Thank you, Rado. Thank you, right now. No. Hi, Evelyn. Welcome in, you guys. Dark Angel, hi. I might be lying because my laptop is dying and it lags at every single thing. But hi, welcome in, everybody. We're playing Missing Stars. This is a visual novel which is in early access. Also, how was your stream, Evie? Thank you so much for the raid again. And in this novel, it's about a school for people with mental health issues, and we're playing as Eric, who had an hiking accident and then had to transfer to the school. This is 2 weeks in, and we're at the part where we're in a gala. These are Eric's sisters. This is Beatrice and this is Hilda. How's everyone doing? Medusa, Evelyn, Dark Angel. How are you guys? How are you, Evie? How was your stream? Are you guys into visual novels? At all? Story games? Putting the club. Okay, I read that. I'm good. Great. How was your stream? Hope your stream is going well. Yeah, it's going great. Thank you so much for the raid. The chapel is an attractive point of interest to a few people. We've been playing this for quite a while now, and now I just do this every Sunday because I'm really into the story by this point. So, but I remember my sisters talked about a headmistress from their school days who was reportedly so rough that you couldn't use her. What? Okay, I'm just gonna. So let's skip the chapel. Okay, no chapel, no to the club rooms. We played D&D. I came in for a while. How was it, D&D? Double raid, yeah. Stream was good. Nice, nice. Hope you have a good rest of your day as well. Feel free to just go if you need to, if you're very tired. My classroom should be a quick visit. Are you allowed though? Okay, you are, it seems. Oh, hi, Miss Week. Miss Clayus. Who is Miss Week? Oh, the newspaper club. This is our teacher for maths and I think a few other subjects. I show my sisters to my desk, but Hilda's eyes are drawn to the door at the back of the room. That's the introduction room, I think. What's that? What's that room in the back? Oh, relaxation room, sorry. Oh, that's the relaxation room. Relaxation room? I'm guessing it's an accommodation thing for certain students. Sort of. Yes, the relaxation room, it's a place for the students to use when they need a moment to themselves. Miss Cleus walks up, the previous parents already having left, okay. Oh, Beatrice seems unsure about how to respond to this information, and the teacher. Oh, hello, Miss Claes. I'm glad to see your sisters have come for today's activities. Are there any questions I can help you with? Well, for one, I can see how that would be useful. Thank you, Hilda. I'm sure they have other little additions all over the school for various possible needs, right? I guess. That is quite correct. We do our best to accommodate our students' needs. Do you have any questions? So, Hilda, come on. Don't worry about it. Come on, I want to look around. I don't like Hilda. Ah, right. Beatrice seems confused, but follows anyway. She's not having a good time. Thank you, Hilda. Yeah, thank you. Miss Claes nods as we steer Beatrice out of the room. Having avoided having to discuss the people who sit around me, we move on to something more exciting. Libraries are almost always empty on Sundays, so I figure it's a good place to show my sisters, I guess. Instead, I find a mob of students at the entrance. I guess it's a different day. It's not a normal day. The booth in front is serving sandwiches. Realizing that we haven't eaten yet, I ordered 3. We quickly consume them before entering the library. The usual inside is pretty quiet. The usual study groups seem to be absent. It's a library. Well, yes. With a school this old, I was expecting something, I don't know, maybe a bit more gothic. Is that why you wore the black dress? Defeated. As I turn to suggest we go elsewhere, a click and a flash startles us. Is it is it her? As my eyesight clears, a familiar face comes into view. It is her! Hi, Lena! Oh, Lena is from newspaper club. It was a club that we had joined earlier, but she fired us because we couldn't attend it for like a few days because we were busy with preparations for Gala. And yeah, she said she'll find some other schmuck for replacing us. I mean, Eric. Hi, why did you take that picture? And we don't like her. We don't like her. I don't like her. Oh look, it's Mr. Too Busy for Club. Hi, Lena. A gentle cough behind me is a reminder that introductions are necessary. They are really not with her though. Beatrice, Hilda, this is one of the members of the newspaper club. Lena Forrest. Lena, my sisters, Beatrice and Hilda. Her gaze a stern judge. Lena looks my sisters over, nodding slightly. She sets the camera down and takes out her notebook. No, we're not doing an interview. Mind if I ask him a few questions? After all, someone got too busy last week to help out. I hate you. Searching frantically through my mind, I try to come up with an excuse to avoid. Sure, come on, Hilda, it will be fun. Of course. Hilda just shrugs. Why aren't you interrupting when you're supposed to interrupt? Okay, first off, can you tell me where you're from? Switzerland, originally, but we live in Vienna now. It looks as if you've had some time to look around today. It's because if you have some time. Okay. Would you care to share your impressions of the school so far? It's old. Not that it is a bad thing, just you'd expect a school like this to be more modern, I guess. Zoning out, I missed a few questions, not really caring much about what Lena's doing. In case you were unaware, over the years several parents have expressed concerns over the religious undertones of infant attack, considering it a form of indoctrination which the school is allegedly free of. As family, how do you feel about St. Timothy's religious affiliation and what effect that can have on the student body? Oh, that's fine. I mean, sure, Eric's not exactly the church going type, but he's so dense that any indoctrination would just zoom past his head. So true. Me too, actually. Would be zooming past me too. I'm dense, at least I didn't accidentally pack my. Eric, Lena is here. What are you doing? How did you know it was mine? I did it. Next to me, I can hear Hilda's struggle to control her laughter. Hilda. Great, the whole family's like this. Yeah, I think this isn't going to work. Bye bye. Goodbye. Before before I can get another word in edgewise, she storms off, clearly looking for some other unsuspecting victim to interrogate. Is she usually like this? Yeah. All I can manage is a shrug. Charming. After the surprise interrogation, my sisters and I decide that maybe getting ready for the gala would be the smart thing to do. Yeah. I lead my sisters back across the campus, looking around at all the parents beginning to arrive. I'm sort of glad it's Beatrice and Hilda here rather than my parents. I trust their fashion sense more than my mother's. Yeah, it shows. I'm grateful that I cleaned up my room this morning. Last thing I need is for my sisters to rag me about my laundry. You're not going to wear this, are you? She finds the outfit I wore the other night. No, I was just airing it out from Friday. It still stinks. Ugh. What was the occasion? The opening ceremony. It started with an evening mass, followed by dinner. The... Okay, I read that. Oh, I'm lagging, of course. Well, that event was a little more exclusive. Yeah, I sound a little like I'm bragging, which I am a little. It's mostly for the school's patrons and rich alumni. Okay. How did you get in? I am a student. Have you managed to catch up with your studies? It's really tricky, I admit, but I'm working on it. If if you need help, I'm sure Beatrice could lend a hand. I doubt mentally I add in the unsaid meaning behind your words. Eric, take care of your sister so I could have some alone time once in a while, of course. I guess that means a new boyfriend is it? Oh. Hilda returns to picking out an outfit after tossing a pair of girls' panties at her sister. So that's where these the errant panties have been what? Okay, returned to their proper owner. I'm glad she didn't make a scene out of it or accuse me of stealing them, yeah. Tired of how long it was taking, I decided to take a more active role in dressing myself and push past Beatrice. Come on, this is taking too long. So, did you go to the dinner with anyone? Yes. Who? Cut it out. I went with some friends. You'll be meeting them later tonight. Oh, come on, I need to know. Sighing, I give up fighting it. I went with Ella, who you met last time, and two members of the astronomy club, Jazel and Isolda. So what are they like? Jazel's kind of short, French, dark hair, and Isolda, well, you'll have to meet her to understand. From the look on Beatrice's face, she clearly is creating some image of a pair of Rivera. Wow, they've been helping me study. I did miss out on a bit of school after all. A tutor, huh? I see. Come on, if I don't get ready, we'll never make it. Alright, let's see. I lead my sisters to the building where the gala is being held, pointing out the various rooms where we have our classes, the area where the library is, and the chapel around the corner. So, yeah, that's my version of the tour. Thoughts? That one girl who gave you the tour? Ella? Did you ask her out? Is she your... We already told you she's not... Beatrice, don't be rude. Oh, well, I mean, she's nice, but she's not. Well, oh, is that the hall up ahead? Hilda quickly switches gears, much to my relief. Yeah, it's a big space for events and some classes, according to Ella. Noticing the crowd surrounding one of the entrances, I crane my neck around to see if I can pick out Jazo. And nothing. Maybe she's not here yet. Maybe. You guys mind waiting here? I'm going to try and find my date. Beatrice giggled at the mention of my date. He's all grown up now, Hilda. Wow. Shush. The crowd is slowly getting much bigger as I start approaching it, like a rising tide. Nothing. Person who looks like Jazo, but without her glasses. Is that Lena over there? My phone vibrates. Text maybe. I quickly take it out to see who it is. It's from Jazo. She's saying she's in the gala hall. Okay. I quickly text her reply, then rush back to my sisters. Wonderful. She's already inside. Let's go. Okay. After a minute or so in line, we finally enter. The tables that I had helped set up have been arranged around a large square in the very middle. Okay, so they don't change the pictures, it's just the same picture. Okay. I would have liked to see the... never mind. A few couples are already dancing. A few students, led by one of the teachers, play a simple waltz to pass the time. And there, in the middle of the hall, ah, hey, I think I see her. Jazo! Oh my god. Eric, there you are. As we make eye contact, I pause for a second. Jazo is very well dressed. She's wearing a dark purple cocktail dress, the hem just dangling over her knees. She's put up her hair in a bun, keeping it secure with a red pen. It's a stunning ensemble that leaves me speechless for more than a few seconds. After a brief moment of waiting for a gap in the crowd, she glides over to me. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to find you. Glad I found you then. You look good tonight. Now that we're closer, I can tell she's also wearing a touch of makeup, and do I smell perfume? Of course, her glasses are in their usual spot, framing her eyes, but also have just the barest hint of eyeshadow around them. Were they always that blue? Suddenly, I feel underdressed for this vacation. Though it seems Jazo doesn't notice my awkward as hell greeting. You look good too, Eric. Now it's my turn to blush. Oh, Eric. My sister's popped in from behind. Okay. Is this your date? Yes, Beatrice. Hilda, I'd like you to meet my friend Jazo Lefebvre. Jazo, these are my older sisters, Beatrice and Hilda. Good evening. It's nice to meet you both. Hilda professionally extends out her hand to shake Jazo's. Nice to meet you, Jazo. Hilda's handshake is ladylike, proper, and gentle. Years of insistence that she have a good first impression by a handshake seems to be slowly paying off. It's so nice to meet you. Beatrice, on the other hand, has a greeting that is less of a shake and more of an attempt to jostle her target's entire body. Jazo, surprised at Beatrice's vigor, nervously stammers out another greeting. A jab from Hilda and Beatrice backs off. So, Eric says you've been tutoring him recently. Yes, he's been doing well. Yeah, without her I'd be stuck with mounds of homework and hours of studying. Like everyone else here, well, I still have to study for my other classes, and Jazo needs time to do her other homework. We really only spend a small bit of the afternoon in the library. So she helps you make more sense of what you're learning, more notes, and the like. I know, that's right. Do you two do anything else outside of tutoring? Well, we usually go to the cafeteria and eat afterwards. Eric came in at a busy time in the school year, so I've been really busy in the evenings. And I've been roped into it as of late too, mainly preparing for this event. Bode, are you enjoying this so far? Everybody else, Evie, Anbu, Evelyn, if you guys are still here. Oh really? Eric Wilhelm so eager to get involved? It's most unlike you. I laughed sheepishly while I watched Chazo struggle not to laugh at my sister's antics. I'm gonna do some stimming to it. Oh, okay. Of course, take your time. Okay, I read that. Thankfully, the music played by the band increases in volume as the light starts to dim. A waltz starts up, officially signaling the start of this evening's festivities. Wonderful. Oh, it's the first dance. Go on, you two. But I... Go! Okay, hi, Jason. I almost fell asleep in bed again. Aw, listening to movie. I don't know how I should take that. I guess I'm glad my voice is soothing. She shoves me towards Jazo. The two of us lock eyes for a fleeting moment. You planning on? Yeah, I am. Maybe like 2 more hours. Yeah, 2 more hours. Care to dance then? Another one of those cute smiles. Of course. She offers her hand to mine, and I gently nestle it into the crook of my arm. We walk over to where other couples are gathering and get ready to dance. Okay, I'll be back. Of course, take your time. Freshen up, do whatever you need to. Take care. Wait. Oh, geez, this is going to be. Wait, why? Trezo? I don't know how to. I don't know how to dance very well. The most cliche. Just text and chat if you need me or anything. Oh, okay. Thank you. The most cliche line in history. Never thought I'd be the one to say it. Well, the truth is, I don't know much about dancing either. Wow, we both laugh. I read up on the steps to the waltz before coming up. I read up. I read up on the steps to a waltz before coming here, though. Maybe I can guide you through what I know. Of course. As long as we don't trip over ourselves, I think we'll be fine. Okay, it's easy. Just step like she waits for the beat of the music to hit on. 1, 2, 3. I follow her lead, muttering the same numbers under my breath to keep the beat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In sync, we move around the dance floor, legs stiff as we attempt to not step on each other's feet. Other people seem to be doing the same thing. I can already hear a muffled ouch from my left. I guess we're not alone in our struggles after all. As time goes on, we both start to relax as our legs become less rigid and more in tune with the music. No words are exchanged as we attempt to focus on the beat. Isn't this supposed to be relaxing, you guys? That sounds like a lot of mental work. It doesn't feel like that much time has passed when the music suddenly comes to a halt, signaling the end of the dance number. A smattering of applause, and the performers do a quick bow before resuming with another piece. The two of us leave the floor, heading back to a table. Isolde's been watching us for a bit. We should say hi. Really? Where is she? Jason waves over to Isolde as we approach the table where she's seated. Oh my god, you look so pretty. Hello, you two. Are you having a good time? Yes, dancing is fun. I could tell. You're okay by yourself here? Isolde slowly nods. It's fine. The place is quiet and I won't bump into anyone in the corner. Makes sense. Are you sure you don't want to dance with one of us? Get your legs moving. Oh, I'm lagging. Isolde thinks for a while, then shakes her head. Okay, sure. I think I'm good. I'd rather just watch you two trying not to trying not to step on each other's toes. You caught us. At least Isolde can derive some entertainment from us. Yeah. Hey, two. Beatrice comes running to us, her face a bit flushed. Wait, there's no alcohol in the punch, is there? Uh-oh, wait, what is it? You gotta dance again, you only get to do these things once, you know? Hilda shows up shortly behind Beatrice, a cup of punch in her hand. Beatrice, don't bother them so much, you're shouting too loudly again. Jason and Isolde both giggle as Hilda shoves Beatrice aside. I'll keep her occupied while you have fun. but I need to see them. I'm at a loss for words. I'm sorry, my sisters are, well, haha, it's okay. It's nothing to be embarrassed about, and those two are. Oh, Isolda. These are my sisters, Beatrice and Hilda. Beatrice and Hilda wave, which seems to put Isolda at ease. They're just taking a break. Do you mind if they sit down next to you? It's fine. I'm going to head back to my room soon anyway. Too crowded for you? Isolda nods, and Jazo instantly understands. I wonder if this has happened before. Okay then, I'll see you later tonight. Sure, have fun, Jazo. You too, Eric. Thanks, see you later. Next ad break, I'm gonna take a break for roughly about the duration of the ad break. Jazo and I head back to the dance floor where another waltz has started up. This time our movements feel a lot less stiff and we can move better to the music. Once we get our steps down and our eyes off the ground, we get to talking in the interim. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Your sisters are so nice, you know? Well, that's what sisters do, at least mine do anyway. They've been protecting me for as long as I can remember. Beatrice calls it her sisterly duty to care for me. Jago laughs at that comment. I was an only child growing up, so I never had that experience. Do you have a big family then? I'm the youngest out of four, so yeah, I'd say we're pretty big. What's being an only child like? It has its ups and downs when I was growing up. It had its ups and downs when I was growing up. It was nice not having to fight over who got to play with our toys, but it would have been nice to interact with someone that wasn't my parents. I understand. A sudden twitch of her hand indicates that she wanted to snap her fingers there, but my hands are in the way. Ah, sorry. No, it's fine. It's better to do these things uninterrupted. I can save these motor tics you've been seeing and release them at the end of the day. Oh my god. Jazel. Dumb question. Why don't you do that all the time? Well, they have to be done a certain way, and the number of each separate tic can add up over a whole day. I keep track for a week. It was close to 800 or so at the end of it. My god. Yikes, that's quite a bit more than I expected. I guess that's something you have to manage then. Yeah, it used to be a lot more problematic though. I wasn't able to save my tics up until recently. So you found a way to do it here at St. Agnes? That's pretty neat. Yeah, my therapist has been a great help. Wonderful. Soon the music dies down as we exit the dance floor. Interested in some refreshments? I can see the punch bowl from here if you want me to get some. Thanks. Great. I rush over to the bowl in question before the other students arrive, scooping some of the pink-colored liquid into cups. In a matter of seconds, a good chunk of the student body starts to surround me, all eager to have a taste. With surprising speed, I manage to escape before I am entrapped by all of them. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Oh, my leg isn't as numb as I thought it would be tonight. I still feel some tingling here and there, but it's feeling loads better than it has been in recent weeks. That's nice. It's getting better. Eric? Jaser walks up to me. Are you okay? That crowd looks pissy. No, I got lucky. We were close enough, so it wasn't so bad. I hand Jaser her cup of punch. Thanks. We both take a sip. The punch is sweet, tart, and bubbly enough to stimulate the taste buds. Not bad. Oh, this is good. Yeah? I've never had punch before, believe it or not. Really, I never really went to these sorts of things before. Well, I asked you to come with me. Yeah, I've been asked out before, but I just never really followed through with it. What made me different then? Jazo chuckled a bit. Well, bumping into you in physical education will certainly change things, right? Yeah, bleeding. Yeah, of course. Oh, guess that sort of goes without saying. I'm lagging again, so sorry guys. Funny how things worked out. Yeah, very funny indeed. Um, the lag is not nice. I can't help but feel embarrassed over that. Jeez, it's okay. Like I said before, it's okay. No need to worry about it. Yep. What Eric said, I know, but I still feel bad. Don't be. She breaks into a small smile. Oh, if you say so. The light starts to dim once more, with everyone excitedly gasping in response. Eric has glasses too, and brownish hair. Another song starts up, and this one much slower than the waltzes we danced to earlier. A slow dance? Now there's something more familiar. Collisions aside, I'd say we made good progress on being friends. Thanks for that, Jazo. More blushing from Jazo, followed by some rapid blinking. Okay, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that our blinking is probably on the nervous state of ours. I'm lagging. Possibly more of a nervous thing than a tech thing, but whatever. I guess, yeah. Well, you're welcome, Eric. It's been great getting to know you these past weeks. I smile. I'm glad to hear that. Really, I am. Tracer returns my smile. She gets up, offering her arm. Shall we? Of course we shall. We turn to face each other, ready to start dancing again. Our right hands meet up, my left gently resting on her back. I can't help but blush. Being this close together makes me aware of Chizo's everything. I'm gonna keep that over there. Oh, doesn't work. Her eyes, her hair, her smile, everything is so tangibly close and full of detail. The way we dance to the song in comparison to the waltz is much more intimate. Eric? Hmm? Have you done this before? You're really good. So I kind of liar about not being able to dance. This is the only dance I know how to do well. Mom was always twirling me around when her favorite songs were on the radio. She'd always say, Eric, you have to hold the lady like this, and pull me around the kitchen. She sounds very sweet then, and surely you must be quite the gentleman. I'll, oh fuck, I forgot how to pronounce that. Obliging her with so many dances. Well, she is my mother. I can't exactly say no to her lest I go to bed without dinner. Jason fake gasps. How cruel. More smiles from the both of us as the song continues. The rest of the dancers fade into the background as we focus on each other, swaying in time to the music. Aw, this is nice. Yeah. So, what about your parents? What do they do for a living? Jazel's face falls for just a moment but quickly flips back into a smile. Well, they're nice enough. My mother works as a marketing consultant, while my father works at a publishing firm. They live pretty far away from here, so they couldn't come this year. Do you get homesick often then? Mm, Jason takes another long pause, mulling over her next choice of words. Yes and no. I like living here where I can be my own person and be a little more independent. But you're right that I sometimes miss my father's cooking or my mother's collection of old books. But, well, she trails off, looking almost forlorn about something. It's nothing you need to worry about, Eric. Let's keep having fun. But something's clearly got her distracted, but my instincts tell me that it would be better for her if I took the lead and said fun. Lead the way, Jizo. Several more dances, chats with my sisters, and refills of punch. Later, the two of us are nearly spent. Jizo yawns, causing me to do the same in response. It's getting late, according to my watch. Wow, I'm doing the same thing. Ready to head back then? It's the word, it's not just the action, it's the word. I think so. Isolda is most likely waiting for me. Sure thing, let's get going. We head back to where my sisters are seated, having been watching us for the last few chances. Beatrice has a huge grin plastered on her face, and I'm pretty sure I know what she's thinking. Well, well, you two look like you're having fun out there. Not to speak for both of us, but I think we did the best out of anyone out here. Was there a dance contest I wasn't aware of? No, Eric just liked keeping track of how many people's feet got stepped on around us. That's a chuckle from the both of them. I remember my first dance. I stepped on my date's shoes by accident, and did he ever howl? Oh, with Klaus, I remember him. He was nice. Sadly, after that, I don't think he was all too interested in me. Oh, bummer. His lost girl. Well, bad dances aside, you two had fun, yes? I did. And not a toe out of place either. Well, we need to get going back to Lena. It was nice meeting you, Jeannie. Jezo, sorry. Yeah, that's what I called her initially, Jeannie. The same to you too. Thanks for taking care of my little brother here. I resent being called a little. I am a full head taller than you, at least. Beatrice shooshes me away as we start heading outside. The night air is cool, with almost no wind, save for a light breeze. As we start heading back, Hilda suddenly turns to me. Eric, we can head out from here. Yup, you two have a good night. Will do. My sisters turn to embrace me with Beatrice squeezing around my torso in an extra tight hug. We love you, Eric. Call us if you need anything, alright? Of course, thanks. A peck on both cheeks from my sisters, and they quickly head off towards the school entrance. I suppose it's up to me to take you back then. Sure seems to be that way. Lead on. The trip to the girls' dorms is rather short, but we managed to enjoy the cool night air together, if only for a bit. Well, I guess this is your stop then. Thanks for walking me back. And for tonight, I liked being able to dance with you. I had a lot of fun. We're not too bad at dancing after all. That's very true. Well, good night, Eric. Sleep well. As I head back, I find myself looking up at the sky. There's no clouds out tonight, and the stars are crisp and bright. Oh my god. Stargazing! This night with Jesu has made me feel a lot better about myself. For a time, I feel. Oh shit, I missed. For a time, I feel like I could almost forget about what happened to me back then and focus on what was in front of me. I think that this place won't be as bad as I thought it would be. Sorry about that. Are you kidding? That's the end of it? Are you. So the gala is the end? That was so nice. Now I have to torture myself and wait for the next act. No, why did I finish it? Our supportive fans, mental health care professionals, and you. Thank you. No. What's on extras? What's on extras? Backgrounds. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so pretty. What's that? What does that do? That's so pretty. Recital room, I don't recall that, but okay. Oh wow. 2, 3, what does that mean? Variant, oh. 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 I love that one. That's the one where we saw the sunrise with Kaio. It was wonderful. And that is Kaya. Oh, I like her. That's Jazel, our date, and that is Isolda. That's how we met her. Sketching the sketch. It was a very weird interaction. And that. What? I missed something. I need to play this game more. Ella's advice. That's our therapist. That is how we met Anna. Annalise, alright, that's what her name is. Quiet girl. I like her. She's cute and relatable. And this is Natalia, the Russian girl who likes to make jokes. That may or may not be funny, but Isolda's night out? Oh my god, I missed I'm gonna play this game again. I wanna stargaze Natalia in a tree? What? I think we did this one. And that one was great. Natalia's Gala? Oh. Natalia's picnic. I've missed a lot. Well, not technically. A star to guide me? Anna's Gala? Wait. Is that Eric? Is that Eric? Oh my god. That is Eric. No way. Katya, oh my god. Hi. She looks so pretty. Katya, why were you crying? Who is... Oh, Isolda. Uh-huh. So I guess we go out on the... instead of the gala, we go stargaze with Isolda. That's pretty good. I'm gonna do this again. Except I don't know at what point we made the choice though. Hmm. That's Kaya and Lena fighting. Oh shit, I pressed something. Guess that's fine. Hmm. Maybe it was that. Yes. Ella? Ella, yes, this is the point. Wait, I gotta add notes to this. How do I add notes to this? Add a note to my save. Actually. The Gala choice, I think. Wait, it wasn't really this, was it? I think it was because we go for the lunch with her and she asked us to help and she asks us about if there's anyone we think can help. Okay, great. So that must be it then. Yes. Return. Hmm. I think for now that's it for this game. I did save it, so Yeah, return. I guess for now that's it for this game. I'm gonna either play Cry of Fear or Purgatory. Because my throat is kind of tired of speaking too much.